Hey, they might could do it better. I ain't tripping off all that shit.
Try to like deliver good energy. Like even if somebody else is upset and I know I went through something, I'll be like, I'll pretend it's like not there, and I'll try to like bring their pain on me. Which I mean, some people argue that's good and bad, but
it's not, because that's I call it. I hate that.
Yeah.
Don't do that. I mean, that's another conversation for another time.
No, I get you. Not as far as like, oh, put it all on me, but like trying to be strong, like for a person in general, because we all gonna go through some crap. But if that person is just sitting there and that's all they thinking about, but I'm still like, okay, I went through this, but there is a better way out, and they don't see the better way out, then I feel like I'm the light to that, to be like, yo, what's up, what's good, you know, how can we fix this? So
cool. I feel that. I like your nails.
Appreciate
Show
it.
them. They're really nice.
It's
All right. So back to the music. So is music like a form of therapy for you to get out some of the things you want to say that you really can't say to someone?
Yeah, I love that question. It definitely is. Like I said, I've been doing this since diapers. I've been around Stankonia Studios, Outkast, all that, Sleepy Brown, Jamal Brown's like my uncle, like since 2 years old. I remember the time my mom took my iPod. That was the worst thing in the world, bro.
Really?
She took my iPod, and I didn't have it for like 3 months. I was going loco in my mind. So music is therapy. Like, it's in my blood. Like, forget relationships, God is always number one, but music is like, yeah, for sure.
So let's talk about the last 2 projects you put out, and how did you put those together, and what type of time did you take with those projects?
So as far as the 2 singles, like Back in My Pocket, it's funny how I made that, because it was on some like just me having fun and being funny. Like the line "keep you in the back of my pocket like a loose dollar." I was literally going to the bathroom and I was in the mirror like just singing something, and I just said that line. I was like, I want to go to the studio real quick. I just like stacked it. Next thing you know, there's a verse, there's that. We played it for the team. Thought of Cody Shane. That's how we made that happen. She killed it. She's super dope. Little something. It's actually about a past relationship. You know, bummy dudes out here being freeloaders, trying to like be under your roof, not paying rent. So the hook says, "I'm just trying to get a little something. I'm just trying to get a little something. Yeah, okay. Yeah, all right. Want my vibe? What your credit like?" So it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you are doing something for yourself, you want to do to like bring something to the table. Like, don't be coming up here just moving stuff around and your name ain't on the lease, bro. Like, so that's how I feel. You know, that's how a little something happens. So
it's funny that you said that, because I see the post on Instagram where they like, only thing they could bring to the table, and they had the nigga like putting their third leg on the table. Like, this all I got to offer. So I feel that shit though. That's real. That's crazy though.
Yeah. And then the next the hook is, "Homeboy, please show me what you can bring to the table. Can I eat or should I weep?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what are you gonna bring, or should I have a broken heart like every other past, you know what I'm saying, relationship? So,
and y'all got this
something to learn from too. Like, don't have a freeloader in your house, bro. Like, it's all good now. It's all love. Like, I don't hold grudges, don't do none of that. But that song is about somebody.
That freeloader. He got nothing. That's how you say he got nothing.
Nothing. No phone. Like, come on, bro. Phones
it be like
are free.
that sometimes though. It do be
Phones
like
are
that.
free now.
Yeah, it's free.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't give me $8.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Hey, man.
And you comfortable though.
Yeah. Hey, man. Say, man. Listen, man. I know the other side of that too. I ain't never just been no freeloading ass nigga though, but I can see how that. I ain't never been no freeloading nigga on no female. I can't no female in this world, so I freeloaded off them. You know what I'm saying? But I have homies
right now.
No cap. I'm straight independent. Every female tell you that, but I have homies that'll get on that type of time and shit.
Yeah.
You feel me? Get on so old, you know what I'm saying, bring the third leg to the table and working they move. So I can't really, I can't speak on that, because I got partners that be on that type of time. So
I guess that's that like as testosterone side versus my woman side.
Yeah.
I get it. because I mean, chicks do that too. We're all human. I feel like we've all done it, but like for my situation, I don't appreciate somebody that's just like, oh, what's up? Yeah, you look good. What's up? Yeah, I'm gonna eat your cereal. I'm gonna do that. Oh, you want me to pay rent? Oh, like, bro, you're not gonna help at all. And I'm still like letting you be like just being hella naive and like, oh, fine, I love this dude. Yeah. Nah, you gotta have a little something, bro. Sorry. Otherwise.
Sorry. You know, you can't do no sorry. There's a lot of sorry ass niggas out here, man. But you know, sorry niggas become good niggas, man. You gotta be sorry before.
That needs to be on the t-shirt.
You feel me? Out for real, though. I gotta stand up for my game, man. Because I ain't gonna sit out here just like sorry niggas to become good niggas. You just gotta. It takes time.
No more sorry dudes, for real, for real. It's like
you can't have
a
sorry
trend.
Girls neither.
No, for real. Like being sorry, period. It's like a trend now. Like I don't understand. Like you know you're a toxic person. You know you need to get yourself together, and you just won't. Yeah. And you're cool with like lingering on somebody. Yeah. That's weird to me.
Yeah. So in your relationships with you being an artist, does that put pressure on the guy to want to like have he feel like he got to do a little bit more than you?
It does. And somebody told me they were like, you come off so intimidating and like you have yourself together. You did. So I feel like it's not even pressure for me. It's definitely for them. Like somebody has physically told me that, and I was not aware until I really like was like, oh, I guess you know I am trying to get to my goal. And apparently like for that relationship, I don't know if he like felt like intimidated or like what was happening, because I was literally being the person to be like, oh, I'm gonna help you out with this, blah 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 blah. And I don't know, I guess it's scary. Like people are like, oh, you're so dope, but you're like intimidating and mean. And I was like, how though? If I'm like getting to what I want to do, you know what I'm saying? If you see somebody, a woman that's very confident, a leader, assertive, doing her own thing, you should, you know, you should, you know what I'm saying? Like, raise the bar a little bit. So,
but sorry niggas always get those type of females first. So it's like practice for y'all.
Weird.
It's like practice. Y'all
it's
practice.
like, why not go find somebody else sorry? Nah, I don't know. I ain't gonna say that.
But 2 sorries make a W though. 2 L's make a W.
Dang.
2 sorries
make
a W.
There might be some winners that come out of that.
Yeah, it might be. Yeah. I just seen some winners come out of that. So with being in relationships, does that affect your music career though? Does it take you off, you know, dealing with relationship problems and dealing with your career? Is it a hinder? Does it hinder you in a way?
I would say past wise it has. I mean, they make great songs. Yeah. But I'm hella focused. Like I don't even care about a relationship right now, to be real. Like if somebody was like, yo, Dream, I'd be like, focus, I'm sorry. Like it definitely, like I remember being at an artist intensive with the great Ebony Tai, dope choreographer. What's up? And I remember Troy Taylor, who's obviously a major person, legend, like managed Trey Songz, Monica, so on and so forth. He said, if you can't give someone 100%, like think about it, you got God, you got your passion, you got your goals, you got this, and this. If you can't give someone all of that in that moment and you're still trying to like balance your career and do this and that, then it's not for you. And I feel like I experienced that like 2 or 3 times where it's like, okay, I love this person, here's my 100%, God already know he counts. All right, cutting that, now it's like down to 75. Okay, now I gotta drop you off here when I should be at the studio. Cutting that square. Now, you know what I'm saying? And then it gets to where it's like this little tiny percentage of what you're supposed to be working on, when really I should be giving what I'm working on 100% and not a human, you know what I'm saying? Especially if they're not worth it. Yeah.
Well, you were fortunate enough to be around like the Andre 3000s, Big Boys, and the whole like Dungeon Family situation, right?
Yeah. I mean, really brief. I was like 2.5, 3 years old, like being in the studio. It's crazy because when my dad moved to Atlanta in 1999, that was the same year that Outkast opened up for Lauryn Hill. So I was able to just be around all that energy, which probably takes a big part in like who I am. Yeah. You know, just in my ear all day long, like.
Yeah. So why do you do music for real?
Just being a natural thing. I don't know. It's just something about music, period. Like, even if I tried to quit, I would still hum, like, while I'm in the shower. I'd still be writing songs. My main goal is just to, you know, like everybody else, get out there, get heard. But I also want to open up and invest in other businesses, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's solely just about doing one thing. It's opening other doors. And I feel like when people see that, especially on the creative side, like, you know, you got to have, what they call it, like, generational wealth. And obviously, late great Nipsey Hussle also talked about that a lot. So I don't want to just be an artist, you know. I want to like open up a business. So eventually I want to have my own agency. I want to be able to invest in like real estate. I want to have my own studios, like do different things branched off of what I love.
Cool. What do you go to school for? What are you in school for?
Right now, media entrepreneurship. So that's basically kind of like what we're doing, interviews. They talk about PR, talk about film, the industry, how to open up your own business, startups, different things like that.
Where do you see yourself in the next 2 years, musically?
Of course, I can't predict the future, but definitely touching stages like internationally. Like, if anything, if that's not, obviously that should be there by then, but that's like one of my goals. Like, being overseas, like, America's cool, but like in the next years, I want to be doing stuff on a whole different level, like over there.
That's real. Yeah, what country would you like to go to?
Man, there's so many. My favorite, like, ultimately, I have to touch down. Definitely Spain. Like,
Spain,
yeah. After Spain, Paris. After that, London. Yeah.
Okay. I feel that. Then we got to make sure. We want to pray that, make sure that thing happen for you, man. You go on that tour, and you know the vibes, man. It's Rich and Faith TV, man. Anything you want to say before we start?
Yeah. So I appreciate you vibing out. I'll go follow this dude. Pretty dope. Rich and Faith TV. Thank you for having me here. 2 singles out, Back of My Pocket, featuring Cody Shane, Lil Something. Also, just stay tuned for DreamaDai. You can follow me at DreamaDai. We out.
Bet. Hold on, before we start, let's talk about the drip, man. Give us a breakdown of the rings.
Yeah,
let's get a little closer. Get a breakdown of the rings, man. Let them know what's going on right here. Let them know what this shit is. Let them know what's going on.
So this is
sit down. You gotta sit down.
Well, let's just start from the head to the toe. So the hair, this is a brand called Moth-Locks. Actually, Shauna Anise of Red Mystique Art. She is so dope, so talented with the hair.
Yeah.
She hand makes these.
Really?
So imagine that, like hours, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm an artist, so like, oh, what hairstyle you want to get? Crazy. She's like, what? You know, that long?
Yeah.
So literally, they touch my calf muscles, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I see. They do.
Yeah, blonde. I was already like dyeing my hair blonde. Rings, this is probably my favorite. I call it the Savage ring. It's a bird skull. I literally have to wear a ring on every finger, but I'm also about love, so I'm like sweet and sour at the same time. He did point out the Eminem nails, basically.
Yeah.
Nike diesel belt, caution. This is actually something I made myself.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, vest out of, honestly, it was a tote bag.
Yeah.
Like, you get bored arts and crafts, you start cutting up stuff. Fishnet, I'm a rock star. So yeah, a lot of my fashion is just inspired by anime, to be honest.
Yeah.
I love, like I said, I'm a kid on the inside. Like, I love cartoons. I love big shoes. I only wear size 8.5, but I'll get a 10 if it look fly. So
it's lit. I feel that. We had to get the jump before we get up out of here, though, man. You know what I'm saying? I love fashion, and people that I interview, they love fashion too. So we out, man. Rich and Faith TV.